Hey everybody, I wanted to finish this up real quick. It's part 2 of Religion 101. What is it? And I say it's really simple. It's all about people up in the sky. Up is crucial to proving that these people are real flesh and blood people. Doesn't matter that we call them spirits and they called them gods and they called them magical back then. People, religion was started at a time when we were Stone Age people. So let's get over it, because if they saw a light bulb back then, they'd think that's magic. A voice out of thin air, they think that's magic. Anyway, people live up in the sky, they would have all of these technologies like we do today. So if we landed on a planet, primitive man was there, they would say we came from up, they would say we was magical. We tried to rule them, they would rebel, disobey, and we would leave because we can be killed, and therefore we would have the same exact story of Garden of Eden. You know, they made us, they're up in the sky, we rebelled, they stay away. But yet today, we still live under this real primitive, superstitious, veil of this scenario of spirits and magic people. Even worse today, we have ancient aliens saying, where did they come from? When will they return? What did they leave behind? They left behind pyramids, things we can't make, and to show us that they're real flesh and blood people. They didn't blink these things into existence. They got it from the earth and they built it and they live up in the sky. That's a physical reality, just like us. Today, we live up in the sky on the space station. And coincidentally, if a meteor was to hit us, those would be the only people that would live. They're scientists. And they have given us an ancient story, these ancient people, that these people are going to come back and save us. And for God's sakes, they're going to come from the sky. Even my mom and dad's religion, I asked Mom the other day, Mom, if people come from the sky, will you believe that they're Jesus or they're your story? Because that's what your story says. She said no. Jesus already came back symbolically in 1914, like the Jehovah's Witnesses believe, invisibly. So it doesn't even agree with the scriptures. And it's supposed to be raining right now. So peace on earth now. And there's supposed to be 1,000 years anyway. This is all gobbledygook, because it's as simple as proving that these are people up in the sky. There aren't dimensions, spirits, time travel, and all of that ridiculous stuff that they're theorizing right now. And I'll tell you why. It's real simple. If we find a cave drawing where they were flying, and they're flying today in these same flying saucers that I film, and they are, I have filmed them, then for God's sakes, people, new technology rules. We wouldn't have a need for spacecraft. And the minute that you get a new technology that makes an old technology unrealistic, it goes obsolete. And our most coveted technology is traveling, movement, mobility. So I'm shaking, it's 5 degrees. You're going to get this video no matter what. But the best proof these people are real, they're flesh and blood people up in the sky is the direction of up. If there was spirits, if there was time travel, if there were teleportation, dimensional wormholes type movement in the universe, they wouldn't still be in spacecraft. So, and if there was an omnipotent God, we wouldn't even have this conversation right now. The world would be perfect. That's logical. This is a follow-up to Religion 101, where I asked a Hindu kid about my 3 life-changing questions. The first being the most dangerous is that, would you want to be eaten? Only 2 religions, Eastern and Western, and Easterns feel that all life is equal. The equality movement of life is gaining traction. It is with women, it is with bullying. I'm getting ready to make a #FamilyBully video. Do you have one? I have one. I was the youngest of 5 children. So when I asked this kid anyway, I said, do you think that these gods of yours are real? He says, absolutely. And we shouldn't be eating any life form, because we consider animals to be gods. We consider reptiles, crocodiles, and stuff to be God. He was Hindu. So check this out. If you can't imagine life being infinitely advanced and trying to rehabilitate people to be more respectful, grateful for their position in life, then you aren't obviously in any pain. You aren't being eaten, and you aren't thinking about life and your place in it. I have for a long time, 30 years. And my whole goal now is just to achieve immortality for my son, even at the cost of eating meat, which I still do. But I realize that I don't want to offend anybody by saying I'm a vegetarian and you're bad because you're a carnivore. We just have addictions. Bottom line is, my son gave me a great answer to all this. We just need to raise these pets everywhere till they die, till we figure out how to biogenetically grow and raise meat. We can do this. It's just expensive right now. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, equality of all life is going to pervade and prevail throughout the earth, and as it is in the universe. So please give this little Hindu boy's answer some respect. He doesn't eat meat because he doesn't want to be eaten. He doesn't feel he's any greater than the deer or the cows or the fish, and has any more right to live than they do. So it's all a matter of intelligence. And do you want to seek intelligence of immortality? Please check it out. Religion 101, Vegetarians versus Carnivores. And check out all the other videos I'm making. It's 5 degrees right now. I'm shaking so bad I can't stand it. Peace, love, and harmony.